Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It is your queen, divine mother, goddess Yamaya, your intuitive guide. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I hope that you all have been having a great and prosperous day so far. It is September 1st. It is Thursday. We are really close to Labor Day. I wonder what you guys are cooking. For me, it's gonna be a salad. For my kids, it's gonna be some pizza. But I wonder what you guys are cooking. I wonder what you guys cooked for the holiday. If you want to share, you can. Feel free to. I would love to know. But other than that, we are going to get started. We're going to be doing a reading for specifically Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. And we're just going to be getting started right now. So here we are. It says, it's always tea time. So there could be a lot going on that continues to go on and things aren't changing right now for you. You could feel like whatever cycle you've been in, you've been stuck in, you can't seem to get out. You could actually enjoy it though. However, instead of you getting out, because you obviously can if you want, we all have free will, you've chosen to stay in it because for you, you actually enjoy to be a part of it. It says use your time well. You possibly haven't because you've been stuck doing the same thing over and over, and it actually, you may think because you enjoy doing it that it serves you well, but it actually is not. It's the total opposite. At this time, it's actually holding you back. You've been wasting a lot of time, and you need to make sure that you're not, spending your time wisely on senseless things, or you may view them as something that's worthwhile, but Spirit is saying that the way you've been spending your time, if whatever it is you've been doing has been repetitive, you haven't let go of it. It could be that you're holding on to friendships. It could be that you're holding on to a hobby. It could be that you're holding on to a job. Whatever it is, you've been doing it for a while, and it's actually holding you back instead of pushing you forward. You could feel like you're being moved forward, but if you really think about it, when was the last time that this person showed you some real true appreciation? This person could have never done that. When was the last time that your job or someone was gratified with what you were doing? You could have given all of your effort and it still not worked out. You have to think about the many times you've helped out family. How many times did you get thank you, Ashe, I appreciate you, at this point, you just need to do self-affirmations and tell yourself how good of a person you are. You have to encourage yourself, be your own encouragement. You could be looking for someone to do that, finally, give you that recognition, but Spirit is saying it will never happen. It says, forget who you are. So you could have definitely forgotten who you were. With it in reverse, you could have forgotten who you were. You could have gotten lost in this situation. You definitely, it says right here, it says follow your own good advice, but in reverse. So you could always give people advice, have things to say to other people, but for yourself, it's like you don't know what's the best decision for you yourself to make. You continue to go down the same path, and people are watching you do this. You could have, friends. You could be someone who is a parent and your kids could be watching. You could be a child. I mean, of course you're a child, but your parents could live near you, or you can live with your parents and they're watching this and they're telling you that you need to make better decisions, but you're not doing it only because you feel like what you're a part of is worth it for you or is going to work out for you. It says nonsense, that it's time to talk sense. So it's like you need to, someone is saying, this could even, like I said, be your parent, specifically a matriarch, your mom or grandmother or aunt. They could be watching you and the actions you're doing, and they're not proud of them, and they're trying to tell you that you need to do better. You could genuinely look at her eyes, innocently feel like what you're doing is the right decision to make, and you could genuinely not even know what you're doing. You continue to go down the same cycle because you can't seem to get yourself out of it, because you don't recognize the traits of the toxicity that you're in. You could feel like it's healthy. You could have saw your parents go through it and thought that that was the way it was, or family members, and thought, or picked up like a role model who you felt like was the person that you wanted to follow after, and they could have done it, and so therefore you feel like that was the way for you to do it as well. You could have no self-identity, so you could live your life through other people, and you know, the expectations that they have of themselves, you could pick them up and actually try to live your life through it. Basically, in all essence, you're being someone else that you're not. It says no need to fear. So you need to remember that you're a very powerful person, that you're really strong. And once you show yourself that, you know, self-love, that self-appreciation, others will be able to do the same thing as well. But until you do, you won't receive the recognition you're looking for. You'll keep seeking it, but you'll never get it. And that's because you don't love yourself enough to stand up for yourself and against whatever it is that, you know, this situation is bringing to you that is not helping you at all. It says use your time well. You haven't been using your time well is in reverse. You haven't been using your time well. That came out again. You really need to start. Spirit is urging you to go a different path, take a different path, and actually do something else. Focus on yourself, because the road you've taken is not a road that is going to help you. This road is going to lead to a dead end. This road that you're on, you may have kept going to the dead end and then go back and try to take a different route. That one might have a dead end, and then you go right back to the other dead end, instead of you actually creating a way and like building or picking up while you're on your road, picking up tools to actually help bring down these dead ends. You're actually continue to try to go back to them and being stuck. You need to follow your own advice, because you don't follow the advice that people give you, which is why a lot of people don't show you recognition, because they don't have respect for you. They feel like you're someone who has a lot to say and judge others, but you know, when it comes to other people's situation, but then when it comes to your own, you don't actually follow after what you say. You do the total opposite, which is why you keep running into these roadblocks, and people around you actually allow you to, just because you're a know-it-all and you feel like you know what you're talking about, what you're doing, that you have the best, you know, advice for yourself. And then it says, we have this in reverse. It says all must have prizes. So you probably feel like and recognize that you put in a lot of hard work in this dead end situation, but that you're, like I said, you're looking for someone to give you gratification for something that they're never going to do, because you don't respect yourself, and they know that, so they're using you and they're taking advantage of you. And so the prizes or whatever you're looking for, whatever, you know, it could be happiness within someone else. It could be happiness within your job, or family members. But whatever you're looking for these people to do for you, they're not going to do it, and you're not going to be rewarded for it. And that's because they know that they can get over on you, and they will continue to, because they know you're not going to do anything about it. It says keep your temper. So you could be someone who gets upset really, really easily. It says don't allow anger to rule you, but it's in the opposite. So it's like you totally go against this. You're someone who allows the little things to bother you. It's like that saying, don't sweat the small stuff, but you're someone who does. Like everything that pisses you off, you have something to say about it, instead of you like cutting a person off, or instead of you cutting the thing off that is bothering you or the people that's bothering you, you actually keep trying to like win over their respect with your anger, and it doesn't help. If anything, it's like they know you'll take them back, or they know you'll, you know, try hard to get that recognition, and so they'll just keep on messing with you in order for them. It's like a circus show. It's a clown act, which is why this woman has on a clown suit, representing the Queen of Swords. And it's like she's someone who's really defiant, as well as really, you know, argumentative, and someone who is really defensive. And that's what you are. You have a lot of issues with your temper, with your anger, and you don't know how to manage it. you can't seem to get yourself out of that as well. You don't know how to ground yourself. And people could have tried to giving you advice about it, but you don't want to listen to it because, like I said, you don't like to take your own advice, or you don't like to take anyone's advice for that matter, unless it's to benefit your beliefs. Or if it goes along with your beliefs, you kind of like people to just go along and agree with what you say or what you do. But what you do usually, from what I'm getting, is backwards. But that is all that I have for you for Aquarius. I hope that you all have a great, prosperous day and learn to use your own advice, learn to have self-love, and I'll see you later. Please do like and subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already. And if you have, I will be sure to be updating you with the newest reads, especially if you are a cross watcher. Please do be on the lookout for my next videos. They will be coming up shortly for the rest of the zodiac signs. So I'll see you later. Until then, stay positive, purposeful, and fulfilled on purpose, okay? Bye.